Welcome to Recovery Inspired Hope. I'm so excited today. I have my very good friend Ashley Duke here. Ashley works at Acceptance Recovery Centers right here in Athens, Georgia, one of our local favorite recovery centers. And Ashley's going to tell us a little bit about her recovery story, how she got sober, and we're going to touch on some very unique points here. So I hope you guys really enjoy this message. Ashley, do you want to introduce yourself to everybody?
I'm Ashley Duke, and I have 2 years and 10 months sobriety. And I want to focus on my disability because I have had a stroke and I um I have had a stroke and I have conquered so much through my disability, and it means a lot to me that you come into a disability to not be a rich but be a recovered.
Yes. So tell us, when did you have your stroke?
6 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
And I couldn't walk and I couldn't talk, but I've gained a lot of it through ARC.
Mm-hmm. And so what was your drug of choice?
Oh, heroin and meth.
Mm-hmm. And so, some people who have been through things like a stroke or something that impacted their life to that measure may have stayed in active addiction
Yes.
to cope with the trauma of it and the because it's when you talk about conquering,
Yeah.
I mean, wow, you really have conquered so much. And you're also married.
Yes.
So you're a wife.
Yes.
And that in itself
Yes.
is luckily you have an amazing husband.
Oh, I wouldn't have been able to do it this long if it was because of my husband.
That is awesome. And yeah, and he is a great. I met your husband a few years ago, like 3 years ago
Yeah.
or something. Yeah, yes. So, and he gave you one of my massage gift certificates.
Yeah. Yep.
Yep, and that's how we met.
Yep.
Awesome. So, okay, so you work now for Acceptance Recovery
Yes.
Centers. Tell us a little bit about what you do there.
I'm the residential assistant on the women's side, and I'm the facility manager on the women's and men's side.
And what is your favorite part about working in recovery?
It keeps me sober.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I, I, so I get to watch them grow up, like I get to watch them like go into their ways, like so I know a great example in it's a client of mine who's achieved so much. So
So getting to just watch
Yeah.
the women and the men just become these amazing, productive members of society, getting their families back,
Oh, yeah.
becoming the mothers and fathers that God had destined them to be in the first place.
Oh, yep.
Yes,
Yes.
that is amazing. That's amazing. So what was the hardest thing for you about like staying in recovery?
I so I couldn't speak really well, but I would cuss, right? And I didn't like that, right? But I have learned to speak well. I read a book, one page a night, doing the doing the reading out loud. So I have triumphed over that.
That is awesome. And you know what I really want to talk about here is the patience and grace that you have to give yourself.
Yes.
When you are, working through these things, because as someone who does not have a disability, I hardly have any patience and grace with myself, as with a lot of other women who constantly are, beating ourselves up over not being good enough, not feeling good enough, and wanting to do better, and, comparing ourselves to other people, who haven't had to deal with the hardships that we've had to deal with or have, but just seem to overcome them so much easier,
And the main thing is I couldn't speak well. But I triumphed over that because I could speak well, and I am speaking well, but I need to conquer. So I couldn't have done it if it was for my husband and the 3 kids and Brandy. I thank her a lot because she got into my speaking facility manager, and I am in CAC classes.
Yeah. Wow. That is awesome. See, you're going for your CAC one? Yay. Yes. Awesome. That's my next goal is to do CAC. Yeah. Hopefully. I'm going to start the online CCT or CCI, and then CIT. That's what it's called. The CIT. So many acronyms. And then go for the CAC. So that's one of my goals too. So that's amazing that you're already on your way and achieving that.
And I'm worried about the CAC test, but I'm gonna study for it. And I need to study all year long because I had a learning disability, and it makes me not remember or forget.
Right.
So.
Right. But with your diligence and perseverance and the huge group and network of people who are just for you and pushing for you and cheering you on. You've got your own little, cheerleading section here right in Athens, Georgia. Everybody is a huge fan of Ashley Duke. Everybody is for Ashley and her family. So that is just amazing. Like you're really just set up for success on this road. And there's nothing that can stop you, whether it be a disability, a learning disability, an illness, a trauma. You are going to keep moving along. Yes. Awesome. Anything that you would like to say to anybody who...
Never say can't.
I love that. Awesome. Thank you so much, Ashley. Ashley Duke from Acceptance Recovery Centers right here in Athens, Georgia. Thank you so much for watching today, and we will see you next time on Recovery Inspired Hope. And make sure you subscribe to Jamie Tall on YouTube.